Minnesota Vikings and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. He'll get across the 20, poke him down to the 23-yard line. First play, and McCarthy to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A huge play right off the bat, and even 50 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Scott. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up second down. Now McCarthy. This one caught at the 4. And he is out of bounds. It's going to be first down, though. First and goal at the 2.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Mason will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Minnesota.
And Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
That's going to be caught. So the aggressiveness pays off right away. And just like that, the lead is 8-0. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. That's Goddard in motion. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Eric Wilson on the tackle.
Down at the 23-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 12.
It is third and long.
Good, set. Right there,
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
At their own 49-yard line.
They'll run it. This is Scott, and he'll get about 5.
Number 36 on the carry. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Eagles' 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
To throw is McCarthy. He's got his man, Jefferson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First one for Jefferson. And a first down to go with it.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Vikings.
We are through one. 8-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Got it. Ready? 79 Broncos. Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80.
Here's McCarthy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well, if you like defensive football, this game's heaven because right now points have become a premium. Someone has to figure out a way to get something going, whether it's a field goal or even just a positive drive and play the field position game. Some offense has to take control of this game here at some point.
He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Vikings.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
And he's in for the 2-point conversion to make it 16-0.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Great, set.
A first down throw for Hurts. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That's good.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's caught! And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That one's good for 26 yards.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because That was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown. What a pickup, a gain of 18, and it sets up 1st and goal. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. Saquon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
When I think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Price now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson to the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. So now McCarthy's going to bring up the Vikings, and they will go for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Bigsby to return it. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Great, set. On 1st down, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. On the move left. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Vikings will take over here just past the 30.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball. And I think that was the